A woman was strolling through a night market in Southeast Asia. She stepped into a fitting room to try on some clothes, but the moment she started changing, the floor beneath her feet suddenly gave way. She plunged into darkness in an instant, vanishing without a trace. Her husband waited outside for a long time, but his wife never came out. He frantically pulled out his phone and called the police. The officers searched the entire area, but they found nothing. In the end, the man had no choice but to return home in despair. Years later, he was back in Southeast Asia on a business trip. That's when he saw something in a freak show nightclub that he would never forget for the rest of his life. The story begins. The protagonist Yifei takes his wife Limuzi on vacation to a tropical island in Southeast Asia, but just a few days later, he reported to the local police that his wife had gone missing. The officer who took his statement was completely indifferent. Yifei's temper flared instantly. Outside, the sky was overcast and a light rain was falling. Yifei was escorted out of the police station by several officers. He glanced blankly to the side, walked up to a bulletin board covered in flyers, and started ripping down the missing person posters. In a frenzy, it was as if doing this could ease some of the frustration in his chest. But once that burst of energy passed, he was overwhelmed again by a crushing sense of helplessness. The police wouldn't get involved. Finding his wife on his own in this foreign country felt like searching for a needle in a haystack. Yifei sounded like a man clutching at a lifeline. His voice cracked with tears as he begged. The officer clearly knew his situation. He'd caused several scenes at the station already. Yifei said his visa was only valid for 5 more days. Once it expired, he'd have no chance left to search for her. His voice broke as he spoke. The officer offered a few bland words of comfort, then handed him a business card and patted him on the shoulder, trying to give him some encouragement. Back in his hotel room, Yifei collapsed onto the sofa completely drained. He just wanted to drown the anxiety with alcohol. The muscle in his cheek twitched a few times involuntarily. He knew it was a warning sign of an episode coming on. He quickly grabbed the pill bottle, swallowed 2 tablets and gradually calmed down. Yifei picked up a photo nearby and stared at it, lost in thought. In the picture, his wife stood by the sea. She had already been missing for half a month. Yet looking at the photo, it felt like everything had stopped just yesterday. The alcohol slowly went to his head. The photo slipped from his fingers and fell to the floor. Sunlight hit his face and Yifei opened his eyes. He turned his head and saw his wife walking along the shoreline smiling. He picked up his camera wanting to capture the moment.